Hello BaccaratNation and welcome back. It's been a little while, so we're going to get out a video here and play a little Rocket Baccarat. So follow along and let's have some fun. Alright, you'll see right now the starting balance is $10,260. Let's write that down. We are going to be going for... We're going to start off with a $50 goal. We're going to play $10 units here with Rocket Baccarat. So let's get going. Okay, with my bankroll and the table limits of $1,000, I will be able to get up to a 5th level bet. So it'll be broken down to 5 levels, and we'll show you how it goes as we go along. I want to give a special shout out to my coffee club members. For the channel members that have joined up, I will be putting detailed instructions of how this progression works up in the coffee club. So now let's get going. Like I said, we're going to start with $10 bets. I'm just going to start on banker right here with 1 unit. And of course, the session timed out. Okay, not only did it freeze up or time out, it froze up and crashed. So we had to get everything booted right back up. So let's get things going here. We're going to do $10 units. Going to start things off on banker. We're going to start off for a $50 win. We might go for $100. We'll see how it goes. And I don't hear anything. Okay, it appears to be working now. What happened? Did we even place that last bet? I don't know. This has just been a train wreck since I started this recording. Let's see, where were we? We were at 260, we're down to 250, so we obviously lost. Okay, so the last result was player. Players on the left, bankers are on the right. It'll be highlighted to tell you what won. So player won. So we will go back to banker, and we are going to go up 1 unit to 2 units. So a $20 bet here. And we lost that one. I do need to keep track and make some notes here. Okay, we lost 2 in a row, so now we're going to go up 1 more unit, and that one was banker, so we are going to go 1 more time to player for $30. Okay, that one wins, and basically that gets us a reset, so we're going to drop our bet back down to base bet of $10. Basically start again. Okay, we've had 3. I am going to be playing right now P4, so if one side or the other gets 4 in a row, we'll switch to that side and stay on that side until it loses, excuse me. Other than that, we will be betting chop. So that's 3 players right there, so let's go to banker for 10, 1 unit. Alright, banker wins. So we finally got a profit of 1 unit. Okay, so it's 1 win. Now we will play chop. We're going to go to player for 1 unit. Get a tie, just rebet. That's 1 loss. Go to player for 2 units. That's our second loss. Go to player 1 more time for 3 units this time. $30 bet. And we lose that one. Okay, when we get 3 losses in a row, we're going to take our last bet, which was $30, and we're going to martingale it 1 time. So our $30 bet will now jump to $60 bet. And let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row on banker, so we'll be jumping to the banker side for $60. All right, come on, bank. There we go. All right, that wins. And we will now drop back down to the $30 bet, which was our last bet before we did the martingale. So we're going to go $30 to banker. There we go. We won that one. So now we are up. And we're going to drop all the way back to base bet. We are at $2.95. So we're up like $35 now. Okay, we're going to stay on the banker side, but at $10 bets. It's one loss. Now we're going to stick on banker for 2 units. And we won that one. Okay, we're up over where we were before, so we're going to go back down to base bet. We are at 304. All right, we started at 260, so let's just go for a $100 win. That'll take us to 360. That way, just know when we reach the goal. Okay, we won that one. We are now at 304. Now we drop back to base bet on player, betting the chop. Lost that one. It's going to stick on player for 2 units. Lost again. One more time the player for 3 units. And lost again. All right. Now that was the $30 bet, so we're going to double up to $60. And we're going to go to banker because 4 in a row have happened. All right, $60 bet on banker. And we get a tie. Just going to rebet that. Another tie. Back-to-back ties. Come on. And player wins. So now at this point on the level 2, we will go up 1 unit from there. So the $60 bet, we will now go to $70. $70 to player. We lost that one. That's 1 loss. We need to have 3 losses in a row in order to do a martingale jump, and they have to be in a row. So a win-loss wouldn't do it, but a loss, and we would martingale up 1 level. So that's our 1 loss. So now our last bet was 70, so we're going to go to $80 on player. Bets can get up, so you got to have the bankroll to support it. You could scale it down to dollar units, and you wouldn't need as much. But let's go with player, $80. And we lose our second bet. So now we are going to $90 on player. We lose that one. Okay, there's our second loss, or excuse me, our third loss on the second level. So now from the 90, we are jumping to 180. So $180 on player. We lost, and actually it should have been $160. I messed that bet up. So It's 8 and 8 is 16, not 180. Okay, so it should have been 160. So next bet would be 170. And we're back to the 4 on the side. So we're going to go banker for 170. It's going to be a little off this time, but I don't want to jump too far ahead in the bets. I'll just absorb that loss. And let's go banker 170. All right. We got that. So now we're going to go back to 160 on banker. Stay on banker here. Oops. All right, 160 to bank. Let's see if we'll stay there. Nope. Okay, at this point, that's one loss. And we will go now up to 170 on banker. Here's the second loss. I'll go 180 on banker. Definitely getting tested on this one. Get a tie. Rebet it. Another tie. 8, 8, 8, 8. Interesting. All right. There we go. All right, we got that one. That was a $180 win, so we will go back to 170 on the next bet for player. All right, come on, player. There we go. All right, it's 170, and now we will go back to 160 on banker. Come on, bank. Nope. All right, 160 takes the loss. So we'll go back to 170 on banker. All right, banker got it that time. So we'll drop back to 160 on player. Come on, player. There we go. All right, 160 back to the start of that level. Where are we at? We are up $98. Okay, that's like a couple bucks away from our $100 goal. And disregard that because we didn't start at 10,000. We started at 10,260. So we are behind because I also made that error in the bet. So at this point, we drop down to the next level down. Before the 160 was $80, so we'll go $80 to banker. All right, we get that one. Now where are we at? All right, won the 80. We're going to drop back down to $70 on the next bet to player. Trying to keep this all straight here. We lost that. Go back to 80. We lost one. Go 80 on player. And we lose again. It's our second loss. Whenever I use this RNG, I normally do P3, so I'm going to go to P3 now because this thing likes to go on runs early. So I am going to go to P3, so there's 3 in a row, so I'm going to go to banker side at this point and bet. What are we betting? We lost. So we're back up to a $90 bet. Going to jump on the banker side. And of course, it'll probably be player. Oh no, surprise, surprise, banker actually won. Okay. All right, so $90 bet won. We'll drop back to $80 and we'll stay on banker. Banker for 80. All right, there we go. Where are we at? We're still down, so we're going to keep going back down the sequence. We're going to go down to $70 on banker. Oops, too much. $50.70 to banker. Player wins. Definitely in a grind now. So we're going to go back to $80 on banker. That one wins. Now drop down to a $70 bet on player. 0-0 tie. All right, let's rebet that. All right, good. That wins. Drop down to $70 for the next bet. Oh, that was 70, so we will go down to $60 on. Oops, wait. Yep. Actually, our high was 304. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. It's like $40 roughly. So let's drop the bet down to $40. See if we can get back to where we were at 304 roughly. So we will go banker for 40. This is using money management to bring those bets down. All right. Okay, there we have it. There's a new high of 304, so our goal is to get to 360. So we will now go back to base bet at $10. And we will go $10 to player. So that's some of the grind that can go on, but made it out, so that's what's important. So now let's jump back to player here. And it's our first loss. And we will go 2 units on player. We won that. New high, 310. Back to base bet on banker. Get 8-8 tie, rebet that. Won that. Alrighty. Another new high, 319. Nice to get out of that hole. Start getting some profits. Player lost, so we will bet again player for 2 units. Player wins. Another new high, excuse me, 329. Goal is to get to 260. I'm sorry, 360. Jump back on banker side, 1 unit. Another win. 339, closing in on that goal of 100 units of profit. Let's see if we can get it here. And we're cruising along now after that rough start. 349. Go to banker, base bet, $10. There we go. Chops are flowing now. Okay, 358. We are just $2 away, so we will go for over the top. And we'll go player for 1. There you have it. $10,368, a profit of $108. And that is using the rocket strategy for betting, along with P3 and P4. So hope you enjoyed it. Encourage you to join the coffee club and be a channel member. You get all the further details on this. We'll check you out later. Until next time, BaccaratNation, signing out.